Hey guys, so thank you for joining me today. Today I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and compare some coconut fragrances. Most of them actually are from Bath and Body Works, but I do have a couple from Victoria's Secret. There are more fragrances that have coconut in them that I do not have as well. So we will just be going over mostly the ones that I have and comparing them, but we might touch on a few that I do not have as well that I will talk about, and some that are also coming soon. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, I would love if you stay and watch this video, and I am just going to go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to just get right into it. So we're going to start with one of the most popular coconut scents that Bath and Body Works actually has. They bring this one back year and year and year after. So this one has returned quite a few years in a row. This is this year's packaging, which is 2023, and this is Waikiki Beach Coconut. So this one's kind of an iconic one. It does really reappear every single year. And so it's pretty popular. People know about this one. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have smelled this one before and are familiar with it. But okay, so this is a fine fragrance mist, and the fragrance notes are tropical white coconut, saltwater breezes, and sun bleached woods. So it sounds like it's going to be like a kind of a salty coconut, and maybe with a woody note. But when I smell this one, I definitely think of summer. And for some reason, I'm not quite sure why. If you guys feel the same, please let me know in the comments. But for some reason, I smell like a little bit of a lime note in this. If you do smell a lime note in this as well, go ahead and comment below, because I've been curious about that actually, about if anybody else gets like a lime note off this Waikiki Beach coconut, because it kind of smells like a really potent coconut and then the lime, but maybe that's just the saltwater breeze kind of playing into it with the coconut scent as well. But it smells really good. It's not really a creamy coconut. It's definitely more of like a fresh tropical coconut. So it doesn't really remind me of a drink or anything like that. It kind of does remind me of like a really hot summer beach day. But this is definitely kind of, yeah, more salty coconut, just straight up salty coconut. And then I swear I smell like a little hint of fruit or lime or something like that, like a citrus kind of tone to it. But this one definitely gives me summer vibes. I definitely will be wearing this one in the summer. I did try to wear this one actually in the spring, and I don't know, it just felt wrong. It felt like it needed to be hotter to wear this fragrance. So I'm definitely looking forward to wearing this one when it gets a little bit warmer. And this is from Bath and Body Works and should be available online and also in stores right now. All right, so let's get on to another coconut scent from Bath and Body Works. So this is actually Cocoa Paradise. This is new from this year, and this is a really nice coconut fragrance. I do have the body cream as well, but I could not find it. I need to really get my collection organized and do all that. So I will probably do a video on organizing my stuff soon, because it's really difficult to find in the closet that I have them all in right now. But this is Cocoa Paradise, and this is another really nice coconut scent. This one did come out this year as like a one of their signature fragrances, basically. But it definitely smells kind of like more of like a sexy coconut, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah, it's really nice. You can definitely smell the notes in this one. So the fragrance notes in Cocoa Paradise are salted coconut manoi, sugar neroli, and bronzed sandalwood. So you can definitely smell that sandalwood in here, and you can smell like a sweet component in this and also a salty coconut fragrance in this. But it smells really, really good. It reminds me more of like an evening fragrance or like a luxury fragrance. This definitely can be worn in other seasons. Like I've worn this several times in spring and have really enjoyed it. It is definitely a deeper coconut though. There's like a deepness to this one, and I believe that's the sandalwood that's coming through on Cocoa Paradise. And it's kind of giving it like vacation vibes, which obviously they tried to do that with the name Cocoa Paradise as well. So yeah, this one kind of just feels more like a perfumey, sexy coconut scent. And this is quite different than the Waikiki Beach coconut. It's definitely, I mean, they both have that salty component, but this one does have like kind of a different sweet and deep um, note to this one that makes it totally different than Waikiki Beach coconut. When I was going through my stuff, I was actually really, really surprised at how many coconut fragrances I actually have because I mean, I like coconut, but it's not like my number one thing or something. But yeah, there's definitely quite a few coconut fragrances in my collection, and this is definitely one of my favorites. And again, this one came out this year. It should still be available online and in stores. So if you are interested in this, I would definitely recommend this coconut. This is definitely a more versatile coconut than, say, the Waikiki Beach coconut. The Waikiki Beach coconut gives you more of like a beachy summer day vibe, where this is like a luxury evening coconut. So definitely different fragrances for sure. And then let's go to another Bath and Body Works coconut fragrance. So this one is going to be fresh coconut and cotton. I actually do not have a lotion or cream for this one. So I've been pairing it like with vanilla lotions or just basic lotions, and it's been working out pretty well. At first, I wasn't really a fan of this one, but it did kind of grow on me over time. This is definitely a more versatile coconut as well. Like this can be worn any time of year, I would say. The fine fragrance, or I'm sorry, I keep saying the fine fragrance notes, but I mean the fragrance notes on this one are coconut, coastal breeze, and beachside cotton. So yeah, they have that freshness and then they have that coconut. So the coconut in this one is definitely a lot different than the last two things that I talked about. This coconut comes off totally different. Okay, so this is like a creamy coconut. Like if you think of um, coconut milk, that's kind of the vibe that this coconut gives me. So yeah, it's definitely a much more creamy coconut, even though it does say fresh coconut. I definitely would have to say this is like a creamy, creamy fresh coconut, but it doesn't remind me of a drink. It's more like just a really creamy coconut milk almost, but then it has that note of the like beachside cotton and coastal breeze, and that gives it almost kind of like a clean laundry feel. It's definitely nothing like white t-shirt where like you get that really potent detergent smell, but it's more like a um, just a fresh like linen that's just really faint, you know, that's intermixed with that really creamy coconut. So it just gives it kind of like a fresh vibe. So yeah, this one's definitely a lot different than the last two that I just talked about. The coconut in this is totally different. Like it's crazy because out of all these coconut fragrances, each one is like a bit different than the next. And like each coconut just has its own vibe that it gives. But like I said, this one definitely could be worn in summer, spring, fall, even winter. It's definitely just like a creamy, fresh coconut. So, yeah, I do not have the lotion to this one, but I probably would pick it up if it was like at SAS or something. So we'll see about getting the matching lotion to this one. But yeah, definitely different than the others. This one I would recommend, but it is a little bit different than the last two. Like that kind of linen or outdoor note kind of gives this a different kind of smell. So I would definitely um, recommend to try this one in store before you just purchase it. It doesn't give me a strong summer scent. It's a really nice creamy coconut. It's kind of, you know, a neutral coconut, really. You can mix this with other fragrances and be just fine. It's definitely good. It is long lasting though. It does last quite a while. All these coconut scents that I've talked about so far do have a pretty good longevity with wearing them throughout the day. Like I can smell them, you know, toward the evening, even though you just spray it once in the day. So yeah, definitely the coconut kind of holds a lot of longevity for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a couple more coconut scents from Bath and Body Works, and I have some like mixed type coconut scents. So one that you guys probably have heard about, of course, is At the Beach. That's a really popular Bath and Body Works coconut, which I do not have that one, but it is like more floral. So that one I think is like um, toasted coconut, and then it's like frangipani blossoms and something else, whereas it has that floral note that kind of, you know, would probably take over that coconut, but I don't know. I have not actually even smelled that one. I will put the fragrance notes right down here for At the Beach so that you guys know about that one as well. That one should be available in stores and online. I kind of just didn't get that one because it's always around, and so I know I'm not going to really miss out. They are doing a redesign on that package, and that's going to be coming out May 15th. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about a couple more coconut fragrances. So this one actually came out last year, and I think I picked this up in the beginning of fall. So this is vanilla coconut, and it was actually a little bit different than I expected. So, and here's the body lotion to go with that one. All right, sorry about that. My dog just came into the room and was like moving around the camera. Okay, so this one is vanilla coconut, and this one I picked up last year. I don't believe this one is not available this year. It did not come back out, but it is more of like a tropical vanilla coconut. When I first purchased this, I didn't realize it was going to be so tropical, and I was kind of put off by that. I didn't enjoy this one at first at all, but when I did wear this one recently, I actually did like it, so it did tend to grow on me. Okay, the fragrance notes on this one are whipped vanilla, peach blossom, and warm coconut. So, yeah, I thought it was just going to be like a straight up coconut vanilla scent, but it actually has that peach blossom in there, which I think makes it a little bit more tropical. So the coconut in this one actually kind of reminds me of the creamy coconut in the fresh coconut and cotton one. It's more like a very creamy coconut, and I think that is partially because it is mixed with the vanilla. But then it does have kind of a tropical note in there as well, and I believe that is probably the peach blossom that is warming this one up. It almost kind of makes it feel like a warm, creamy scent. So yeah, this one's pretty good as well, but like I said, it is not available right now. They didn't bring this back. It was like in their tropical collection, I believe, last year, but it didn't come back this year. So if you are interested in getting this one, it would only be available probably on like places like eBay, Mercari, things like that. And that's what the lotion looks like. Okay, so let's go on. So this is one that is available this year, and it has been available previous years as well in different packaging. This one was repackaged this year and released with the tropical fragrance collection. And this is the coconut pineapple. So I do not have the body mist or the fragrance mist in this one. I just have the lotion. I've been pairing this one with like a pineapple fragrance mist, but this one's really good. This actually kind of reminds me of the coconut, like a creamy coconut again, that was in, you know, the vanilla coconut, and then also the fresh coconut and cotton one. So It definitely kind of reminds me of that kind of coconut. It's like just a very, very creamy coconut, but then it is paired with that fresh pineapple, which is kind of taking it into feeling like it's like edible, or like say a drink, or like a pina colada like smoothie is kind of what this reminds me of. But yeah, it smells really, really good. So sorry if you guys can hear my kids in the background. They're playing video games and they're being like really loud, but just to let you know, that's what those sounds are if you're hearing them like yelling. But yeah, this one smells really, really good. And I would definitely pick up the fragrance mist on like an SAS or a really good sale for this one. I know that this one was pretty popular. The last year it came out with like the coconuts collection, where it came out with like coconut lime, regular just coconut, and then the coconut pineapple. But yeah, it's definitely a good one. It's nice and creamy, and then paired with that kind of fresh pineapple, it is just a really nice coconut fragrance. And this would definitely be more of like a summery coconut, just because it does kind of remind you of that tropical drink, or it almost even kind of reminds me of like a fruit bowl or something like that, with just the coconut and pineapple like mixed together. But yeah, this is definitely a nice one. The fragrance notes on this one are shaved coconut, fresh pineapple, and sugar cane. So yeah, it's just, it really is like what the fragrance notes say. It's like a sweet coconut pineapple that's like a very creamy, nice fragrance. I would definitely recommend this one. This one is pretty versatile, so I think a lot of people would enjoy this one. It's not overly tropical, but it is really nice. Okay, so let's go on. So I guess I will mention this one. This one is actually from last year. It came out last spring. I do not have the fragrance mist to this one either. I just have the lotion. But this is one of my favorite coconut fragrances from Bath and Body Works, and I was so sad that I did not get the fragrance mist. So this is coconut cream pie, and the fragrance notes on this one are toasted coconut flakes, caramel, custard, and golden pie crust. So as you guys know, I'm like a gourmand lover. I love, like edible type of fragrances. So this was right up my alley. I have no idea why I passed on the fragrance mist, but it was available last spring, and it smells so good. It's like a true toasted coconut. Like a lot of fragrances say that they have toasted coconut and it just smells like coconut, where this actually does smell like toasted coconut, which I really like that scent note. And then with that buttery pie crust intermixed with it, it just smells delicious. So I think this was like from their brunch collection last year. But I definitely wish that they would have brought this back this year. Like, I was so sad that they didn't bring this one back. Like, I'm hoping next year maybe that they will bring back coconut cream pie, because this is just such a good one. And you can wear this one any time of year. It's definitely gourmand. It is a really nice creamy toasted coconut with like a buttery pie crust. Like, it's just sweet and nice, and it like smells edible, yet it's like not too edible, where it's still really wearable. So I think a lot of people would enjoy this one, even if you are not a gourmand scent lover. This definitely smells really, really good and has a lot of potential. So yeah, that's a really good one. This is probably like my favorite one, and I don't even have the fragrance mist for this one, but definitely one of my favorites. All right, so let's see, we talked about that one. So now there's this one right here, Frosted Coconut Snowball. So this is actually a winter fragrance from Bath and Body Works that has coconut in it. I was really excited to get this one when it came back, because I know that it has been around for a while. It's been repackaged at least once. I know probably multiple times is what I'm guessing, but I'm not positive. So here's the lotion to go with that one. And Frosted Coconut Snowball has fragrance notes of frosted coconut, whipped vanilla, sugar crystals, winter freesia, and snow-kissed woods. So when I got this, I thought it was going to be like a snowball cookie. Like if you know what I'm talking about, it's like a round cookie that you see around Christmas, and it has like coconut on the outside. And I thought that's what this was going to smell like, especially when it says frosted coconut, whipped vanilla. It makes you think that it's going to be more gourmand than it really is. This is definitely not a very gourmand fragrance. It's definitely like you can definitely smell that coconut, but to me, it almost smells more like a coconut pineapple. When I first got this, it reminded me of like a pina colada, and it still kind of does. It has like a note in it that brings it um almost like to like a pina colada type scent, but yet it does not say there's any pineapple in this at all. So I'm not really sure what I'm smelling. I don't know if that's the wood note or the freesia. But like I wish they would have just left it at the frosted coconut, whipped vanilla, and sugar crystals and left out everything else and made it smell more like a cookie or something like that. But this one is a nice one. I mean, you can wear it any time of year. I would say, you know, you can wear it spring, summer, winter. But when I wore it in winter, it almost felt a little bit too summery almost because I was kind of getting that coconut pineapple vibe out of this one. Yeah, it doesn't really smell like the coconut pineapple like lotion I just showed you guys. That one's a lot more creamy smelling, and then this one's definitely almost more of like a citrus coconut, I want to say. But, you know, like I said, there's no pineapple, there's no citrus listed in these fragrance notes. So I'm guessing that's the woods probably. But I mean, it is a nice fragrance. It's not horrible or anything like that. It's totally wearable. It's pretty versatile. But yeah, it's definitely not a cookie. So I had my expectations in a different place when I got this one and was a little bit disappointed. But now that I can appreciate it like for what it is. So yeah, this is a pretty nice coconut fragrance, but please don't expect those snowball cookies because it's nothing like that. Okay, so now I have a couple that actually are mixed with different other scents. So let's just get started with this. So brown sugar and fig, it actually has a coconut note in it. And I think I have the lotion, yep. So I have the lotion to that one as well. The fragrance notes on brown sugar and fig are fresh fig, coconut milk, and caramelized brown sugar. So I pulled this one because it has that coconut milk fragrance in this, and you can smell it. Like it does come through. And this is like one of my favorite fragrances, actually. I didn't wear this one in the 90s when it originally came out, but when they brought this one back out for the winter semi-annual sale this last winter, I definitely wanted to give it a try because the fragrance notes are more of like what I would like nowadays. Like back when I was in high school, I definitely wouldn't be drawn toward this one as much. But this one definitely smells really good. It kind of smells more elevated, like it could be more mature, not for someone like super young or anything like that. But you can definitely get that coconut milk note, and it's really, really nice in this. And I really like it when it's combined with my body chemistry. It smells just like a really nice, creamy coconut, but then paired with that fig and brown sugar just makes it all come together and just makes it like a really sweet, like a little bit fruity, creamy coconut. Like this one's really, really good though. Definitely recommend this one, but it is not available anymore online, I don't think, or in store. You would have to go and get this one like from Mercari, eBay, somewhere like that. But this is definitely a good one. This one is actually one of my favorites. Um, I just love this one. I need to pull it out actually more than I do. It's very versatile. This one could be worn any time of year, like anytime. Definitely, you know, winter, fall, spring, summer. This one can be, you know, very versatile. So that one's really nice. I have another one that has coconut in it as well. This one is Pastel Skies, and I have come to really enjoy this one. I did like a full circle on this one because at first I didn't really enjoy this one, and then I really started enjoying it. But it does have a coconut note in it. So the fragrance notes on Pastel Skies are soft cloudberries, pink sponge sugar, and coconut musk. So that coconut musk really does kind of stand out. At first, I couldn't smell it as well, but then after using this a few times, I definitely can smell that coconut musk in here. And it does smell good. This smells like almost like a marshmallow coconut fragrance. But yeah, it is very, very good. The coconut's not in the front seat of this fragrance. Like the coconut definitely is kind of in the back, um, but you can really smell it if you try to smell it. And when I have this one on my body, the coconut comes out a little bit more and it combines with my body chemistry really well. So I'm really enjoying this coconut scent. So this one actually is available right now in stores and online. So definitely pick this one up if you like coconut kind of intermixed in other fragrances. This is yeah, the pink sponge sugar and the cloudberries and the coconut musk just all comes together and really makes this one nice. All right, so now I just have a couple from Victoria's Secret. They actually have some out right now from Pink that are coconut. Like they have a toasted coconut and vanilla one called like Coconut Sun. They have a I think the Pink Beach has coconut in it as well. Like there's a few online that have coconut that have more recently come out, which I do not have those ones because I don't know, they just haven't really been drawing me in to want to purchase those lately. And I do have so many other coconut fragrances. I feel like I should get through some of these first. So one of their main ones that is in their signature line is Coconut Passion, and this one's really nice. This one's usually available all year long, and you can find it in stores and online. So this is Coconut Passion, and it just says Island Coconut, Warm Sands, Beach Days Forever. So they just put the saying on the back. Okay. And then this one smells really good. When I first got this one, I was a little hesitant for some reason. I was pulling out like kind of a deeper fragrance in this that I was unsure about, but after wearing it a few times, it is a really nice scent. This is a really, really creamy coconut again. You get that creaminess definitely, and you do kind of get a sand note. So I guess when they said island coconut and warm sands, that definitely kind of does fit what it smells like. It's kind of like a warm note in this that kind of gives you a sandy vibe, I guess you would say. But this one smells really, really good. It's definitely a classic. A lot of people love this one. And I would definitely recommend this one. This one is good for summer, especially, but can be worn in different seasons as well. But especially in summer, this is such a good summer coconut fragrance, and you should be able to find it all year long in stores and online from Victoria's Secret. Okay, and then I just have one more from Victoria's Secret that's intermixed. So this one is Warm and Cozy, and it does have coconut in it. So it's soft vanilla, toasted coconut, and passion fruit. But to me, I don't really get a big coconut vibe off this one. I get a lot more passion fruit. I kind of get like passion fruit and like a creamy note, but I'm not getting much of that toasted coconut. Like I said before, like they put a lot of times they put that toasted coconut on the bottle of these fragrances, and it really doesn't smell like toasted coconut. Whereas like the coconut cream pie, like that one really does smell like toasted coconut on like a pie, a coconut pie. But yeah, this one I mainly pull that passion fruit and then just get a little bit of creaminess like from the vanilla. but the coconut is definitely in the background of this one. Like it is pretty far back there because even people who don't like coconut, I think could really enjoy this one. So yeah, that is Warm and Cozy by Victoria's Secret. We do have a few coming out with coconut as well from Bath and Body Works. I'm super excited to get this one. It's the Sunset Glow, and it's like um I think it's like fresh coconut, cherry, seltzer, and caramelized vanilla. And there's one more note in there, which I will put the notes right down here so you guys can see what is in Sunset Glow. That one is actually coming out on May 15th, and I'm super excited to get that one. I have been loving coconut more like intermixed with different fragrances rather than just a full-on coconut fragrance, but I know coconut is really, really popular in summer, and that's kind of why I'm doing this video, is to kind of go through some of the coconut scents that are out there because it is getting to summertime, and I definitely know that I enjoy coconut fragrances more in the summertime. So I definitely wanted to touch on all those. There is actually another one that I just found out about that is coming out this summer. I think it is like June 3rd when SAS starts, and that's the semi-annual sale for summer for Bath and Body Works starts June 3rd this year, and there's going to be a carnival collection released, and I'm super excited about one, and it is I think it's like whipped coconut shake. So I'm definitely going to be picking up that one. So that's another coconut one that I am excited for. So I would love if you guys go ahead and comment down below, what is your favorite coconut fragrance? What is your favorite out of the ones I went through? Or if there is a different one as well, definitely let me know what your favorite coconut fragrance is, because I would definitely love to know. I want to try out more and get your opinions on these things, because sharing is caring. So I mean, I definitely would love to know what you guys think. If you guys like these kind of videos, I would love if you subscribe. And I do all kinds of videos. I do like a What's New Wednesday video where I go over body care for the week, like what's new, what's coming out, what sales are going on. And then I do a Fragrance Friday where I go over all the fragrances I wore of the week. And then I do like another video, which this one is like about comparing coconut scents. So I try to do 3 videos a week. So I would definitely love if you subscribe if you're into these kind of like hygiene, body care type videos. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video.